tracing.
Yeah, that's the next gen feature.
Yes, so for the PC we have the ray trace global illumination. So the visual fidelity is amazing. It replaced the old PBR that we had. We also have the ambient occlusion, the ray trace ambient occlusion, again, really good. But we have other stuff. We have, of course, we integrated the FSR2 and we have the DLSS. We have also dynamic resolution scaling. And we have also a very nice new SSR, screen space reflection, because before it was only for the water, but now it's for everything. So I hope that it will.
Oh, shiny
awesome.
armor! I can feel
Yes.
that.
Okay, so
In Novigrad we did, we're like, this is great, like, wow, holy hell, we want that.
Yeah, you know, the angles, how you
Yeah.
can walk through the crowd, it feels a bit different. I like it.
yeah, for me, my favorite is like the horse camera. That you can see the friendship between Geralt and Roach is like the dynamic duo. So like that's gonna be my choice for sure. But yeah, the camera looks pretty cool, and I think a lot of people will actually like it and enjoy playing it. Okay, so we covered PC parts. Right now, maybe let's jump to the next gen.
Okay, moving
stuff.
to console.
Yes.
Both on controller and on keyboard. Essentially, you do not ever have to go to that radial menu again if you activate that mode. So instead of pressing, let's say, on the controller R2 to cast, you now hold it, and then all the face buttons or L2 become your signs. So A is art, L2 is igni. So essentially, you can just jump around doing your different signs however you want without having to pause the game. So it's a bit more of an advanced feature because now you have to use 2 buttons instead of 1, essentially. So it is, of course, as with the camera, it's a choice that you can activate. And of course, there's also a tutorial for how to use it. But personally, as someone who played the game a lot, especially if you have a sign build, I would never want to go back again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we're making. I want to mention because we've seen that also on the gameplay. It's the default map. Like I've seen a lot of cool filters right there. So
This is
maybe.
something for Philip, definitely.
Yes.
It's personal.
So we added a new filter. So I can speak from my personal experience. I was one of the people who added all those smuggler caches in Skellige, and the way this content is meant is, you find it while exploring the world, and it's nice. I found some cool thing. I can go on, but it's not meant necessarily as a checklist. You should do all of those 50 things. And the way the map presented it with, all the question marks, I think for some players made it feel like they have to do all of those things. And of course, the map looked very filled with lots of icons. So we added this new filter that essentially hides those question marks from your map and also hides the boat icons from your map. This mode is for you.
I really love how with all of the features that we're talking about, we give a player a choice.
Yeah.
So yes, this is amazing. They can actually, if you liked what was already there, feel free to keep it. If you want to try something new, try it.
Yeah, and that's very much the idea behind this whole next gen edition, which is if you really love The Witcher and you know the game, this shouldn't now feel like a different game. This should be the game that you love,
Still the same
that you like
amazing
to play.
experience, yes.
Exactly, and even with the ray tracing, it looks like the game in your dreams that that you remember how it looked like, and when you compare it, the difference is really staggering.
Like characters and whatnot. Can we maybe mention some of them?
Yeah, we have a lot actually. I think we have a new, all the grass has been improved, almost all the foliage asset has been reworked. We also have a lot of environment mesh changed, so higher resolution, better textures almost for everything. And I think that we also integrated quite a lot of mods, and also on console this time around, not just on PC. So shout out also, I think, for the HD reworked that we integrated. And also all the monsters, everything has to be have been improved. We also increased the budget for the streaming, so of course that means that the texture will be, of course, higher resolution everywhere.
And yeah, there were many these little projects where old Witcher veterans that had plans to do something. They now had a chance to I'll quickly install the engine for 2 weeks and I'll make some tweaks. So even small things that by themselves don't feel like a lot, but when all of them come together, it's really nice. So now you see smoke come up from villages far in the distance. the cobblestones in Novigrad are not normal maps anymore. They're actually, 3D. So, all of these things just come
Vista
together.
missing a village now. The village is there.
Yeah, but this is awesome. We also got updates from the dev team, like, oh, look, new grass, check it out. Wow, what a beautiful grass, and new clouds. Wow, they actually, if you look at them side by side, the difference is amazing. Even with like this, some more stuff. I think like some minimap. That's something I heard, that there was some cool feature about minimap.
Yeah, so, it's again a smaller feature. So, I don't want to oversell all of these things, but it's nice quality of life stuff. So in the main game, you could have your mini-map, your quest objectives always showing, or you could turn those off. But then they were off. Exactly, until you turn them on again in the main menu. But essentially, we try to make a hybrid mode of this. So when you're just exploring, walking around, those things will be invisible. But of course, you can, if you want to check the minimap to know you're going in the right direction, you can just press your focus mode button, and then it will show for a long, like 7 seconds or so. So you have time to orient yourself until it nicely disappears again. But if you keep wanting to just have it there for a long time, you can just hold the button. So also, or if you're in combat, the minimap and your objective, they do then also just dynamically show up, so you have all of your information. So we just try to give you more choice with this.
Hopefully I won't get lost. Hopefully.
But you can still keep. You still have the choice. You can still keep the minimum. That's all about this update.
I think I'm gonna try to actually get the full exploration mode, in my next gameplay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I will get lost.
Yeah, same.
I mean, it's forest, rivers, it's all beautiful, so I'm not gonna even
I
be
think
mad.
Night City is easier because like the streets, and here I just get lost in the forest.
But it's, even if you get lost, right, you're surrounded by all this beauty.
Yeah.
You just look and, you can hear the trees, you can hear the wind. You can even, hear those small kids singing something in there.
Creepy song
Right.
about the Master Mirror.
For example. But it just, you're not feeling even mad for being lost. So, that's super, really, really cool. Okay, so, we've been talking for a while now.